Hello, hello. Hello, Erica. How are you? Happy Sunday. Hello, Liliana. How are you bonitas doing today? Happy Sunday. It's been a minute since I've been on live, but I am back and I'm so excited. First live of 2026. So much to catch up on and so much new makeup to try out. Nice. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Any fun plans for today? Okay, we have the brows done. I like to do the brows off camera because it's the same thing over and over. So I just filled in the brows and I do want to put on a little bit of some lip balm. I've been obsessed with Rare Beauty's Hydrating Lip Butter Balms. These are so good. This one I like to use when I'm getting ready because it's in the cleared color. This one is an easygoing, but the one that I like to use when I go out is the shade Uplifting. It has this gorgeous tint that just suits the complexion so beautifully, so I would highly recommend that. But these balms are like a 10 out of 10. I would absolutely recommend these. These were sent to me by Rare Beauty, but I'm going to be repurchasing the shade Uplifting when I'm done because I use that every single day. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, bonitas, for joining this live. I am so excited to be back on live. It's been a minute and I am back and ready to get started with this content. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to moisturizer. So I went ahead and prepped the lips with the lip butter balm, and I was really excited to see at Ulta that they have this new Bioma Hydrating Milky Moisturizer. I'm a huge fan of their Milky Toner, and now they have a moisturizer that's milky. And so I was like, I have to try this out. This is great for morning and night, and it just has a very lightweight consistency. Ooh, nice. Olive Garden. What is your favorite dish from Olive Garden? I've been there once and people rave about their salads. I think it's like their Caesar salad or something like that. That's like so good. Oh, this feels so nice. So my skin is naturally red because I have rosacea. So when I press with my hands, I try to be as gentle as I can, but I just press pretty hard. So yeah. What is everybody up to? Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining the live. We're just getting started. We're going to be glamming it up in here on live. I just went ahead and moisturized my skin with this Bioma Milky Hydrating Moisturizer. They have a Hydrating Milky Toner, and now they've launched a moisturizer. So this is very exciting for me. As somebody with oily skin, I like this consistency because I feel like it easily melts into my skin. It doesn't sit on top of the skin. So you're gonna see this start to just kind of like set in and give a very beautiful hydrated finish. It's also very gentle on the skin. There's no added, what's it called? Like fragrance or anything like that. So I'm gonna be linking all these products down below. There's a little shopping bag right here on the right where you guys can click on that shopping bag and you can shop the items. It really helps me out. I do make some commission out of that, but that helps me be able to grow the channel and continue doing these amazing videos for mis bonitas. Hello, hello. So we're just getting started. Also, I do want to point out these lives, if you do miss portions of the lives, they are going to be on my channel. So you can always go back and watch the live. You can also always go back and look at all the products that I have linked for you to check out. They're going to be in a little shopping bag over here on the right bottom corner where you can click and you can see all the items that I used on the live. Oh, it is the salad? Okay. I've heard, I think it's also their breadsticks. I've heard like their breadsticks are amazing. Like, I may need to go to Olive Garden soon again. It's been a minute. It's been like a couple years since I went, but I'm like, maybe I should go again. Okay, so I asked you bonitas yesterday on my community tabs to let me know what type of look I should do today. So we can either do an everyday natural makeup look using affordable makeup or a full glam look using new affordable makeup. I have lots of new affordable stuff. We have some of the e.l.f. baked highlighters. We also have 2 new concealers that I've been testing out. Hello, Maddie. I also have the new Hard Candy Peel Off Lip Liners that retail for $7. These are very exciting. I just tried these out and I am obsessed. I also have Maybelline's lipsticks. This isn't affordable, but I may have to talk about in this video, the new Huda Beauty pressed powders. I also have those, and I have here Milani's new baked products. Now, bonitas, I do want to let you know that I recently ordered the NYX foundation. It should be arriving today, so I will make sure that I can go ahead and do the review on it tomorrow, full day wear test, and have that video up as quickly as possible, because I know some of you guys are probably curious about that new NYX foundation. So stay tuned for that, bonitas. That is coming this week. I actually just uploaded a YouTube video, a full in-depth tutorial on YouTube. So check that out. Ooh, thank you so much, Liliana, for all the stickers. They're so cute. Okay, so I think for palette, I'm gonna be diving into this one right here. It has so much in this palette. This is by Cookie Cosmetics. They just launched these palettes. This one is an Arabian Nights eyeshadow palette. Cookie Cosmetics has some of the best eyeshadows, and they're very affordable. You can find them at Walgreens, Rite Aid, Walmart, and also on their website. But this is what I have here. So let me know, should I do a natural makeup look or should I do full glam? I've been seeing so many people doing like recreations of their 2016 makeup and just throwing it back, I guess, because it's been 10 years since 2016. Can you believe that? It's insane. So I was like, maybe I could do a full glam or should I do natural? Oh, so these are the new Hard Candy lip liners. They're peel off. So it's kind of like the Sachu Beauty lip liners, except these are $7. So they're a little bit more affordable. Full glam? Okay, let's full glam it up then. Let's do it. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and do concealer to prep the eyes because, you know, that's very essential for this full glam moment. This is gonna be so much fun, bonitas. I haven't been on live since last year, so I'm very excited. And when I say last year, maybe like, I think the last time I went on live was right before Thanksgiving. Then the holidays just got so busy. So I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to be back on live because I can really, you know, chat with mis bonitas. This is my favorite thing, is being able to actually interact with you guys as opposed to on YouTube. Sometimes it takes time, like on a YouTube long form video or a short video, for me to reply back. But here it's just live and we just chat it up and I love it. Yes, these are $7. So you can find these at Walmart. I think they're rolling into stores now, but you could also go on Hard Candy's website. And I'm gonna link everything below as I go and also at the end of the video. And like I said, these lives stay on my channel. So you can continue to watch these lives whenever you want. You can refer back to them. So I'll make sure that I add all the links so you guys can check it out. And don't forget, I will have a little shopping bag right here, which you will see at the bottom right corner, where you can open. I don't have anything in it yet. I'm gonna add things as I go. And then you can go ahead and check out the items. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this palette and we're gonna do full glam, okay? You know what? I don't wanna go too full glam in with like lots of color just yet. I think I'm gonna ease my way in. So I think today we're gonna stick to these tones up here. Maybe I'll sprinkle something like that in the look, but I think today I want to keep it a little bit more full glam, but like smooth transition, because I haven't done full glam in a minute, but I'm here for it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the shade Passion, which is right here. And I'm gonna take this and put it all over the crease like so. Okay, after I do the eye makeup, I'm going to go ahead and add some links so you guys can check out some of these products that I'm talking about. But it is very exciting. These, I'm like so excited about these. I think they're gonna do so well. Like I said, this is Hard Candy's new peel off lip liners, and they are a $7 peel off lip liner that you can find at Walmart or on Hard Candy's website. There's 3 shades. There's like a rosy shade, a nude shade, and then there's like a mocha shade. So there's something for everybody. I tried them out yesterday for the first time and I was very impressed. Very, very impressed. Hey, Evie. Hello. Welcome to the live. Something else too, Bonita, is just like a life update. I've been dealing with being sick. I got really sick right after my birthday. And this was like 2 weeks ago. And I was down bad, like down super bad. But I'm feeling great. And I'm so grateful, you know, that I was able to rest and recover. Whenever I get really, really sick, I just look at it like, you know what? It sucks, but at least it was like my body telling me that it's time to rest. So I was like, yes. Hi, Priscilla. Yes, so I used the Grande Lash for a long time. I took a break from it because I do feel like sometimes if you use something for too long, it can eventually just stop working. Maybe that's just my personal thought on it. So I stopped using it for a little bit, and then I switched over to another lash serum that I found from Amazon, and it's actually really, really nice. And so I'm kind of like switching back and forth between those two, but I've been really enjoying it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go, so I went in with the shade Passion, and now I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Palace. So today we are doing Full Glam with affordable new makeup. This is a new palette from Koki Cosmetics, which is an affordable brand at drugstores and also on their website. And you guys convinced me to do Full Glam. I feel like a lot of people are doing kind of their recreations on 2016 makeup. I don't think I'm doing a 2016 makeup look today. I think I'm gonna slowly transition to do some Full Glam moments this year, but I don't wanna like go full in. Right, they're so affordable, Evie, and now they have the peel off lip liners. And the peel off lip liners are $7. You can find them at Walmart or on their website. And I'm starting to see that they're, I think maybe starting to become sold out on Walmart. So just keep that in mind. 2016 makeup's the best. It's just time consuming. For me at least, like for every day, it's just not feasible. I'm like, this is a lot for every day. Okay, so I'm going in, I'm blending. And you know what, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade. I said I was gonna do a little bit of color in there, so I'm gonna take that shade and I'm gonna put it, just kind of mix it in right directly on the crease. I don't want it to be too intense, but I definitely want it to pop a little bit, and it also will match my top that I'm wearing. I'm wearing this like burgundy tank top, which I think would look really cool. But yeah, like I was saying, I was sick 2 weeks ago and I still have the lingering cough. Did anybody else get sick during the holidays? I feel like so many people that I know personally got very sick over the holidays or like after the holidays. I don't know, something has been going around and it's just been like, ooh. Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, girl, you use that time wisely to get ready and glam and do the things for yourself. I feel like it's also like the small things that just bring you joy. Oh no, Erica, I'm so sorry to hear that. Was it like the flu or was it just like a cold? Okay, now I'm going in and adding more color. Wow. I said I was gonna kind of keep it a little bit more softer, but now I'm like, wait, there's so many beautiful colors in here. Why not? Like I could create like a little like sunset. Oh, cold, okay. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I feel like too, like for some reason, from what I've heard from like my friends who are moms or like my sister, like a lot of times, like whether it's like school or daycare, like everybody's constantly getting sick. So that's always hard. Last year, like early last year, I was getting sick a lot. And then I realized I needed to take vitamins, like my supplements. So I started taking my vitamins and supplements that I used to take all the time, thanks to my mom always being like, you need to take your vitamins. And I started taking them and I stopped getting sick as often. But I think it was just with everything, like the season, I think this is the time where like everybody gets sick. So I just ended up getting sick this time around, but I'm back on my supplements and vitamins. So I'm like, I have to stick to this, right? Yeah, I think it was a new flu strand. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Evie. How's he doing now? Is he doing much better? That can be very stressful. Yeah, I can imagine too. I hope your mom gets better soon. These colds right now are just not it. Okay, so we have a crease color. We mixed a bunch of colors. We mixed some of the browns, and then we mixed this beautiful shade right here. And now we're gonna go in with a shimmer. And I'm like, what shimmer do I want to use? Last time I used the shade Sand, very beautiful shade. We also have this shade up here, but I think I'm gonna stick to Sand again. I really like that shade Sand. I feel like it's so pretty. And you're about to see these eyeshadows are so pigmented. Like so pigmented. Like look, do you see that? Look at that pigmentation. Like the pigmentation is just next level good. Hello, Cynthia. Welcome to the live. It's so nice to see so many familiar faces on live today. You guys are the best. How is everybody doing after the holidays? How are you guys feeling? I feel like the holidays sometimes can be so busy that it kind of feels good to reset a little bit post holidays, but let me know your thoughts. Oh, Evie, I'm glad that he's doing better. That's great. Okay, I'm going in on this side. Sleepy. Speaking of sleepy, I decided to take a break from caffeine. Like, I decided that I was going to do it towards the end of the year, and then I got sick and I just didn't drink caffeine at all. So I'm like, oh, the universe really did want me to stop drinking caffeine. And for me, it's like my cafecito. Like, I love cafecito. I would have like 1 or 2 cups a day of cafecito, and I was like, you know what? I need a break from cafecito. I like to take breaks. I started drinking coffee in 2020. Before that, I never drank coffee. I didn't like it. I didn't care about it. And I just have been drinking coffee since 2020, and I love it, but I feel like it's not the best, especially when I get anxious. Like, it's just not good for me. It triggers my anxiety more. And also, I find that with PCOS, I have PCOS, it's not the best. So I'm like, you know what, let me take a break. And ever since I stopped, I felt so much more like chill. Like, don't have severe anxiety. I sleep better. It just, I was like, wow, why didn't I do this sooner? You know, but it's been a little struggle because I do miss it. I miss the taste of it. And obviously I could do decaf and whatnot, but it's just like the first week I was very sleepy, and I still have my sleepy moments, but just whenever I can, I'll take like a little nap and it helps. But let me know, have any of you guys ever taken breaks from caffeine? What are your alternatives? Let's chat, because I want to know what recommendations you guys have. Definitely keeping your family in our thoughts and prayers, Amazing Spider-Man fan. I hope everything goes well. And we are sending you all the positive vibes. Going back in, and I'm just going to wrap the look up with a mixture of shades. These 2 nice brown shades. I'm going to take a little bit of that orangey shade. There is some fallout with these eyeshadows, but the pigmentation for the most part is absolutely incredible. Like, it's really good. Hot chocolate. Okay, that's good to know. I love a good hot chocolate. That's something I like too. The area that I live in, there's so many great like coffee shops because I live in the city. but they also have great like alternatives and also some great hot chocolates and whatnot. So definitely gonna tap into that a little bit more. I've heard good things about matcha, but I mean, I've had matcha. I've loved matcha, but I feel like it does contain some caffeine. And for now, I kind of just want to stay away from caffeine for a little bit, just to kind of see like what a difference it makes for me. If it makes a difference, like a big difference, if I can tell in other ways, like for example with PCOS and everything. So I'm gonna have to kind of tread lightly with that. Chai tea. I think there are some chai teas that don't have caffeine, maybe. Oh my gosh, Liliana, thank you so much for tuning into the live. Have so much fun at Olive Garden. Please eat a breadstick for me because that sounds so good right now. But have so much fun with your kids. Enjoy your Sunday, and thank you so much for tuning in. You are the best. And I'll hopefully see you again in my next live. And also, the live will be on my channel, so if you want to rewatch it all the way through later when you have some time, you can absolutely do that. I'll have product links there too when you see them. So thank you so much, Liliana. Have the best Sunday, and I will talk to you soon. Ooh, Sleepy Time is a good one. Lately, the one that I've been obsessed with is the cinnamon horchata one from Yogi. It's like a really good sleep and stress tea. Love it so much. That's been like my go-to at night. It makes me like excited to have my like nighttime tea. I've been drinking that one a lot. And what I'll do is I'll add a little bit of honey to give it a little bit of some sweetness. So that one has been really good too. I also have this one tea that one of my friends gave me when I went to visit her in Copenhagen. And it's really nice. It's like a rose tea. Thank you so much for sharing that, Evie. Dark chocolate, especially the 70 to 80%. That's good to know, especially because I'm not gonna lie, during that time of the month, lately, like this past year, like a 1 or 2 pieces of chocolate, like really just does it for me. Like I'm just like, oh, that was perfection. Before I wasn't like a chocolate girl like that, but now I feel like now that I don't crave sweets as much as I used to when I was younger, I do crave like a little piece of chocolate. So that's good to know. Yeah, Sleepy Time. I've had that before, but I need to try that again. Okay, so we have some stuff going on the eyes, which I love. I did pick up these new eyeliners from e.l.f. They're brand new and they're $4. This one is a blue eyeliner, so I don't think I'm going to use this one because it's not going to go with the makeup look that I'm going for. But if you're looking for a nice liner to do like a wing liner, these are good. These don't last that long on the waterline, I will say that, because I did test these out on my newest YouTube video and I didn't find that it lasted that long. But the initial application and just the pigmentation is really good. It's just for the waterlines, I don't think it's the best. So right now, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a eyeliner. I'm gonna use Luna Magic Beauty, which is Latina owned. They're at CVS. And I'm gonna do a little wing like that. But I'm going to take a brush to kind of make it look a little bit more precise. Did anybody go see, this is like a random thought, Marty Supreme, the movie? Dark chocolate is your favorite. Milk chocolate gives you a headache. Have you tried the Dubai chocolate? It's really good. Okay, so we have that little eyeliner moment. I'm probably gonna trim it down a little bit more because I don't want it to be too intense, but I think that's perfect. I'm gonna do the same. Oh, hi Bronze Gemini. So I have here Milani's Baked Blush in Dolce Pink, which is stunning. I'm gonna be putting this on shortly. And then for the Baked Bronzer, I picked up the shade Tuscan Tan. Now, I mentioned this in my videos, but when I first saw these, I was like, is this gonna work? And there's only 4 shades. I'm like, is this going to work? Like, and then I put it on, I was like, wait, that's actually beautiful. So yeah, this one is in the shade Tuscan Tan, and it works really well. This is the shade that I would recommend if you are around my complexion. Wait, not that one. That lingering cough after being sick is like, it does not want to go away. Yes, right? The bronzer shade, they were definitely like, there's 4 shades and they just, I feel like it jumps like very, like there's a big jump from shade to shade. Let me know your thoughts. What confused you about them? Oh, thanks. I'm actually thinking of cutting my bangs. Because right now I have curtain bangs and I kind of want to do full bangs, but like shorter. Ooh, Evie, it's funny you bring that up because I actually just filmed a video on this, like a short video. And I also, this is an affordable like new makeup video, like live that we're doing right now, but I kind of want to try this out on camera and show you guys how this looks, like kind of like live in action. It's not, I already tried it. It's nice like to retouch. I haven't tried it yet though, like to set right after I do my makeup. So I don't know how long wearing it is. Right? They all look cool tone. Yes, I totally agree. And I almost didn't buy them. Like I almost didn't buy this one because I'm like, I just don't know if that's gonna work for me. And then I tried it on and I was like, wait, I'm actually surprised. This is actually a bronzer, it's warm. So yeah, I mean, I was a little confused too. So I feel you on that. Okay, so we did our eyeliner. Now I'm going to do a little bit of on the waterline. Again, I'm using Luna Magic Beauty eyeliner. You can find this at CVS. It is Latina owned, so we love that. What is your favorite brush? What is your favorite blush, Cynthia? Okay, now I'm gonna go in and do the eyelashes. I have to be honest, Bonitas, there's some new, there's definitely some new mascaras at the drugstore. Maybelline has one, L'Oreal has one. I don't know, I just wasn't drawn to them, so I ended up not purchasing either or. I was like, I have different priorities for this Ulta trip. But I've been seeing good things about the what's it called? The Maybelline mascara. So let me know, have you tried the new Maybelline Body Mascara? I think that's what it's called. Right now, I'm just sticking to my tried and true, which is the Essence mascara. Something else that I recently learned too is that if you have short lashes, waterproof mascara is really good because the formula isn't as wet as like a regular mascara. So your lashes are less likely to like fall back down. And maybe that's why I really like this one in particular, because this one is the waterproof version of the Lash Princess. And I do have straight lashes. They definitely grown out, but I find that this mascara really keeps them like up. Ooh, thanks for the sticker, Cynthia. Okay, I see, Evie. That's interesting. I feel like for me personally, I like to use loose powder to set my under eyes because I crease with any, like if I don't powder with loose powder, I will crease. If I were to use a pressed powder on my under eyes, I would still crease. So that's where I kind of defer with that one. But maybe I could use that, like a brightening shade of that on top of the loose powder to kind of like see, but I just feel like that would be too powdery for me. That's why for me, I like to use it more so to like set the face or to touch up. That's what I used it in the recent video that I posted on my TikTok, is I use the pressed powder to touch up my face after a good amount of hours. And for that, it did a good job. I like full-size mascaras unless I am doing like a travel like bundle where I have to like travel and I can't take my big mascara. I always prefer my my full mascaras, especially because I feel like with the full-size mascara you get the actual wand that goes with the product, and I feel like with a travel size mascara the wand isn't as isn't the same as the original. Okay, Evie, yeah, that's how I would use it if I were to use it, but my only concern would be, would it look too cakey on me? That would be my only concern. How does it look on you when you put it on top of your loose powder? Oh yeah, the Maybelline Fit Me Loose is a good one. Oh, the waterproof ones dry out fast for you? Is that what you're saying? Happy almost birthday, the Amazing Spider-Man fan. How exciting. Birthdays are always such a blessing. Just knowing, you know, that you made it to another year of amazing things ahead. It's such a blessing. I'm like, that's the best gift I could get, is knowing that I made it to another year. Especially like the older we get. Wet n Wild pink powder. Ooh, nice. Is that new? Is the Wet n Wild pink powder new? Nice, Evie. Okay, I'll have to give that a try. Maybe it'll work better if I do it like that. Okay, mascara is on. I'll probably go in with another coat of it in a little bit and recurl it just for that maximum effect. Okay, so we have that. We did like a little 2016 moment with like those cut creases like that. I wanted to kind of like see how it would look. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the fun part, which is the, what's it called? Where's my other one? We're gonna move on to the complexion. I don't know where I put my primer. Okay, so we're gonna go on to primers, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this new Essence Jelly Grip Under Eye Primer Stick. I actually was just raving about how much I enjoy this grip formula, and now they added more products to their grip line by Essence, and you guys know Essence is so affordable. Ooh, Blurfection powder by Maybelline. Okay, so I'm putting this. There's an under eye one. This one feels really tacky. Okay, so this one is the Essence Jelly Grip Under Eye Primer Stick, gripping and refreshing. Does feel refreshing, does feel nice and gripping, which is a good thing. And I like how it comes in this type of applicator, so we're able to really go in and kind of like blend everything out. And I don't know where my original, I had my original grip primer that I use so much of. Oh, wait, this is it. I'm like, where is it? It's right here. Okay, so we're gonna use my favorite affordable primer, which is the Essence Jelly Grip Primer. This is going to keep everything locked into place. And it's so hydrating and refreshing, which I really love. It doesn't feel as sticky as some of these other grip primers I've tried, but it does a good job of making sure this makeup stays gripped and in place. That sounds like a great way to celebrate your birthday. Eating your favorite food, watching your favorite movie. Love that for you. Yes, I just entered the 30s club. It's only been 2 weeks, but so far, so good. I can't believe I'm in a new decade. It's crazy. Melania, it's like a moisturizer. Ooh, nice. Good morning, Bonita. Hello, Butterfly Mariposa. How are you? Okay, so we have the primers on. So now we're gonna go in with foundation. And the foundation that I've been using a lot of is, let me actually, Bonitas, let me put some things away as I go because you guys know the drill for me. I'm such a clean as I go gal. So let me put some stuff away. Did any of you guys declutter for the new year? Like declutter your makeup? All that stuff. I did so much decluttering. I also washed my brushes. I got rid of some very old brushes that just no longer worked for me. So I would love to hear what you guys are up to. Yes, I'm a Capricorn. Well, I hear that 40s is like the best decade. Somebody told me that. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I just got to 30s, so let me enjoy 30s. But I've heard some people saying that the 40s are like the best. I'm like, ooh. Well, right now I'm gonna enjoy my 30s because I'm not at 40s yet. I have, what, 9 years to go. And I'm sure my life will look very different at 40 than it does right in this moment. So let me just enjoy my life now. Okay, so now we're gonna do foundation. We're gonna be using the Plump and Glow foundation. Honestly, I've been hearing mixed reviews on this. I've been using this for a few weeks now. I love this. I really love this foundation. I have this in the shade 210. And I really like this consistency. Even though I have oily skin, I find that it works really well for me. And I am enjoying it. I also like the Lumi Matte, don't get me wrong, but lately, just maybe because this is newer, I have been very much so enjoying this foundation. Yes, Evie, let me know when you get there. I would love to hear all the tea. Best drugstore sunscreen for oily skin. To be honest, I'm not sure. The reason I say that, I have tried some of Neutrogena's sunscreens and the like white cast that they give is just not it for me. But what I will say is that there is an incredible sunscreen from Murad, which is not affordable. It's a little pricier. You can find it at Ulta or you can find it at Sephora. And it's specifically for people with oily skin. It's like a matte formula. So good. No white cast. Does its job. I'm pretty sure it's 50 SPF. But it's by Murad. And it is so good. It is my favorite. So that's what I would recommend if you are looking for it. And obviously, they have it at... I'm pretty sure they have it at Ulta. I know they have it at Sephora, but I'm sure you can use points, you know, or the discounts that you get at Ulta. Oh, nice, Cynthia. Yeah, it's always so good to declutter. I also like to declutter at the end of December, right before the new year. I'm like, let's declutter as much as we can. Clothing, makeup vanity. I did a whole clean out. Just everything. I do, these next few weeks, now that I'm feeling better, I do want to declutter my pantry because I'm sure there's things in there that I just don't need anymore. I just want to, I think spring cleaning is going to really be like, I'm going to go all in. Favorite brushes. Okay, It Cosmetics has great brushes, but I also really love the, where is it? The MAC foundation brush, the 170S, really great stuff. For liquid blush, I love Rare Beauty's blush brush. This Morphe brush, I don't even know what this is called. I got this back in the day in like 2015, and I like to use it for my under eyes. This is really good to remove powder from the under eyes. People always ask me what this brush is, but it's so old that it doesn't even have the number. I don't even know if Morphe sells this anymore, to be very honest with you guys, but this is a Morphe brush. For powder blush, I really like this Makeup by Ariel brush that comes in a set, or you can get them individually at Ulta. There's just like a mixture of brushes right there. Oh, for concealer, House Labs has this brush. So good for concealer. I'm actually gonna be using this next, so I'm gonna leave it. But okay, so this is the foundation on, you can see. It looks like this. Very beautiful. It's very skin-like. Even though it's called Plump and Glow, it's not as glowy as you would think it is. Like, it's still, I feel like it looks like healthy skin. It doesn't look overly glowy. And I really do appreciate that about this foundation. And it does a beautiful job of covering up my rosacea, which is another thing that I do appreciate. So you can see here the difference. Ooh, okay, Cynthia, thank you for that recommendation. I'll have to check that out. And I'm sure Bronze Gemini will appreciate that too. Okay, move on this side. Bonitas, please don't forget to leave a big thumbs up on the live. That really helps me out. And also, I just posted an in-depth YouTube makeup tutorial using all new makeup / a wear test in there. So that's something else to check out once you finish watching this live. I would greatly appreciate all the love and support. You guys are honestly the best. And I'm so excited for what's to come for my YouTube channel in 2026. I am truly so excited and blessed to be here and be doing YouTube. I've been here for like over 10 years, and it's crazy because I feel like I've been here all my 20s on YouTube, and I'm excited for a new decade of YouTube, a new version of myself on YouTube as we grow and evolve. Okay, so this is the Maybelline foundation. Let me know, Bonitas, what are your thoughts on the Maybelline foundation? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Okay, this is what we're looking like. I like it. I like this foundation a lot. They also have like feet and hand masks at like Sephora, and I'm sure you could find them at like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, that I'm sure can help a lot with hydration on the feet and all that. So we have this foundation. Before we do concealer, I am going to go ahead and add some links to the shopping bag so you guys can check it out. Let's see. So I'm going to start off with the Rare Beauty lip balms. They're so good. I mentioned them very early on in the live. They are honestly so worth it. They're $18, but after I tried them, I was obsessed. I tried them when I was sick, especially the shade Uplifting. That's like my everyday shade when I go out. So perfect for this cold weather. They also have a clear shade that is great. And you can use these as an overnight like mask, which makes them even better. I love a good multi-use product. So that's always the bomb. Then Kokie. I want to see if the Kokie palette is on here. Oh, it is. And it's on sale right now, the eyeshadow palette for $7. What else did we use? Oh, the Maybelline foundation. Plump and Glow. Okay. And then Hard Candy Peel Off Lip Liners. Let me see if these come up. Ooh, these do come up. We're gonna be putting these on shortly. Okay. I have everything. I've tagged so far everything down below in the little shopping bag you guys will see on the right-hand corner. If you click on that, you can open and see all the products that I've shared thus far. And you can shop those links. I do make commission from it, and it is greatly appreciated when you guys do support my channel in the links, because that helps the channel grow and helps us to continue to make this amazing content. Oh my gosh, which House Labs brush? Is it the under eye one, the concealer one? Yes, when I saw the news on Rare Beauty being at Ulta, I'm like, oh, this is amazing. This is epic. So that is very, very exciting. Okay, bonitas, so today I have 2 concealers here. And you know what? I'm gonna do something that I've been wanting to do, but I just haven't been able to. I'm gonna do one on each side, trying the new concealer. So on this side, I'm gonna be using the Lifter by Maybelline, and this one is in the shade 60. It has a very small doe foot applicator, which I actually really like. And we're gonna put some right here and then some up here. It's a very creamy consistency, which you can see. Then on the other side, we're going to go ahead and use the Soft Glam Satin Concealer by e.l.f. This concealer is $5. I think it's 60. Or is it? I think it is 60. Or is it 09? Maybe it's 09. It's either 60 or 09. And then for the e.l.f. one, it's the shade 22. And this does retail for $12. Sorry, $5. I don't know where I got $12 from. And this one retails for $15. So quite a difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and with one brush, I'm gonna go ahead and do Maybelline side. The Maybelline I really like. It's a very pigmented formula, and I feel like it gives me great coverage. I also really like this shade. I need to go and buy some new makeup sponges, but I got rid of all my old ones because I'm like, these were too old and I don't want to keep washing them. It's time for new ones, so I need to replenish. But this is the Maybelline side. Again, blends so seamlessly into the foundation. Very hydrating formula, but also gives beautiful, beautiful coverage, which I can always appreciate from a product. So we have that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take my One Size powder in Ultra Peach. And I'm going to take my little puff. And I'm just going to set that. I have to set or else I will crease. That's just, it doesn't matter what powder, or sorry, it doesn't matter what concealer it is. If I don't set, the creasing will happen. So that's Maybelline. Now I'm gonna take another brush and I'm going to be doing the e.l.f. side. Now I love the fact that the e.l.f. is $5, but I'm gonna be very honest with you, bonitas. I've been using this concealer for a few days now, and I just, do you see that? It's just, it's not working for me. I just feel like it makes my makeup look patchy. And I'm trying to give it a fair chance. But I feel like the longer you let this sit, the worse it looks. So again, e.l.f., look, I'm very happy that they have an option that's so affordable. But I truly do feel like with this, you get what you pay for. You get less product. You get something that could potentially be a little harder to blend. The formula isn't as easy to work with. Hi, Luisa. Thank you so much for tuning into the live. I hope you have a blessed week as well. Thank you so much for your kind words and for being such a great, great person. Yeah, like I was able to blend it out as best as I could. But I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the finish or like the blendability once it kind of sets. And again, I'm giving it a chance. I obviously want it to work right now because I want to wear this makeup. But I don't think it's the best formula out there, to be very honest with you. It's also more so of a buildable consistency. So if you're somebody that's looking for a full coverage concealer, that won't be the one for you. And also you're going to end up using so much of it because it has less product that you're going to go through it really quickly. I do feel like this could be nice for like spot concealing, or if you're somebody that doesn't wear that much makeup, but you'd want some, concealing, that could be nice. But I just don't think it's the one for like full coverage concealer moment. And I think that's something else that I want to point out is that sometimes just because something is marked at a really amazing price that we just don't see anymore doesn't mean that you need to go run and get it, or doesn't mean that it's going to be the best. e.l.f. has some really good products. They have some other products I'm about to talk about that are really nice and that I'm like, oh yes, this is great. Like, I'm so happy they came out with. But I just don't think this product in particular for me is a hit. So you can see like the Maybelline Lifter one looks fantastic. It is pricier. It's 20. Here I go saying these prices. It's $16. I think it's like $15.99, but it's $16. But I do think that it looks nice. Like, I didn't have issues with it. It looks nice. So just keep that in mind. Again, our opinions can be different. You guys may love the e.l.f. concealer. I may not be the biggest fan of it, but I'm always here to give you my honest thoughts on things. And that's just my honest thoughts on this. Like, you can see, do you see like there's like that little bit of separation right there? Like, I just don't think that like this versus that, so much smoother. This, you can see the imperfections right there. Hello, Vicky. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you? Happy Sunday. We're just glamming it up over here. So yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents. I do think that if you're looking for more coverage, you're looking for something to give you more of a beautiful, seamless finish, I would say Maybelline over e.l.f. But this is a little pricier. So, but I think you do get what you pay for. So that's just something to keep in mind. I got powder all over my brush. Okay, so we have that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to bronzer. And I'm excited to talk about this bronzer because I was also a little bit hesitant about this bronzer when I saw it in store at Ulta. I was like, that looks way too cool. But then I was surprised. And sometimes stuff like that happens. You judge a book by its cover and you're like, oh, I should have never judged it. Exactly, Evie. Sometimes something will work really great for some people and sometimes something will not work great for some people. It doesn't mean that somebody's lying or that somebody is not being honest. It's just sometimes some things don't work well and sometimes some things do work well. Okay, So now I'm gonna move on to, I'm gonna quickly do a little bit of nose contour with just a Holy Grail that I like. So this is just not affordable, but it's a product that I've always used. The Fenty matchsticks. Also, this is very random, but what do you guys think of Fenty? I've heard a lot of people say that like ever since Rihanna isn't as involved with Fenty, they feel like Fenty's like falling off. What do you guys think? Do you think that Fenty is kind of like not as popular as it once was? Do you still find it popular? Okay. Usually I'll wear like a headband to kind of avoid getting like foundation all on the hairline. But right now I've kind of avoided the headband situation because I don't want my bangs to get like flat. To be honest, I think more brands should launch less through the year. I know that one of their worries may be like, oh, like if we're not constantly in their face, they're gonna forget about us. But I think in this economy and this day and age, I think if brands spread out their launches, like if they were to launch maybe twice a year during like peak moments, some really, really amazing products, I think that would keep the brand going as opposed to the brands that launch so much, you know? Yeah, quality over quantity. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Milani's Baked Bronzer in the shade Tuscan Tan. They came out with 4 shades, and this is like the second shade out of the 4. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my brush. I'm just using the Makeup by Ariel brush. This one is the A58 brush. And I'm going to go ahead and start to warm up the face. And you can see like, once you put it on, it definitely does warm up the complexion in a really pretty way. I also feel like more brands are gonna start reformulating their products, as opposed to launching new stuff. I feel like we're already seeing it. Like these, see what I'm talking about? Like I was shocked. When I first saw these, I was like, I don't know if that's gonna work for me. I almost didn't pick it up, but I'm like, no. I wanna try this out. I wanna let mis bonitas know the thoughts. But like, that's really pretty. If you're around my complexion, definitely this is nice. Look how nice it warms up the face. It just looks very effortless. It looks bronzy. It looks warm, but like in a healthy way. It doesn't look orange. Like this is nice, right? It's like perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the shopping bag as well. Let me see. Milani Baked Bronzer. Okay, so I added that. I'm also gonna add the blush. Okay, so I pinned the bronzer and you guys can check that out. Okay, there we go. Like, it just looks so pretty. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the next product. I'm just doing one side first, you can see the difference. So Milani's Baked Blushes. This is in Dolce Pink. And they came out with some beautiful colors. Okay, look at that. This one just really caught my eye. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this other brush. This is a brush that I really love to use for blush, powder blush that is. This is the Makeup by Ariel A22 brush. You can find this at Ulta. And it's just really, really nice. Something that I'm really excited about these next few weeks is seeing all the celebrity makeup artists do these gorgeous looks for the award ceremonies. I think today's like the Golden Globes, right? It's gonna be nice to see all the celebrities' makeup looks, their outfits. Last year, the celebrity that really just took my breath away was Selena Gomez with that gorgeous blue dress, stunning color on her. Her makeup looks so like beautiful. She looked so good. So I'm very excited to see some of these looks come to life. I've been really enjoying seeing Nina Park's makeup looks. She is a celebrity makeup artist. She does very effortless, soft glam looks, and they just look so stunning. So I just can't wait. Yes, Fenty does have some staples. Their gloss bombs are the best. The best. Oh yeah, that's good to know, Luisa. That's a good observation. The NARS Soft Matte. NARS, like, I remember when I used to work at at Sephora years ago, like 10 years ago. The NARS stuff was like some of the best stuff. Like, remember their Audacious lipsticks and also their foundations? Like, some of the most best-selling foundations and lipsticks at like the luxury brands. Like, so good. Okay, so we have these two Milani products on one side of the face, and like I said, very, very impressed. Gives beautiful warmth, looks very stunning. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, next up, we're gonna be doing highlight with e.l.f.'s new highlighters. These are absolutely a dupe for Rare Beauty. I mean, even the packaging color. e.l.f., please, por favor. And then the name is called Prosecco Poppin', which reminds me of like Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics. But I am gonna be taking a brush. I'm gonna be using this fluffy highlighter Rare Beauty blush that I have. And I'm gonna show you what this looks like. This is stunning, okay, look. Look at that, like, wow. Wow. Like, it just looks so pretty. Like, this looks high end, and it's only $9. Again, e.l.f., they're absolutely great with their prices. There are some misses for me. For example, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, a miss for me. But that's just my personal opinion. But this new highlight, I mean, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. I'm gonna do a little bit on the nose, and bam. So this is the side with the powder products. Without, you can tell the difference. There's something in my eye, like a little fluff. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I'm like, I have like a little fluff in my eye. So I'm gonna do the other side. Yeah, I worked in Sephora many moons ago when I was young, a young gal, and it was fun. Working in customer service is not for the weak, but I had a blast. It was so cool getting to meet so many different people and helping so many different people like find makeup products that work for them. Right, Evie? I'm the same way. For a long time, I like stopped wearing highlighter. I'm like, this is too insane. But now I'm like, wait, I think I'm gonna start wearing some highlighter. Nothing extreme like back in the day, but like I definitely want like a glow. Yeah, retail is tough, but I think it's all about having the patience. Okay, now I'm gonna go up here with a little bit of blush. I'm using the Dolce Pink. Like so. And then I'm going to be taking Prosecco Poppin' again and using it to do a little bit of a highlight moment. If you didn't have a chance to buy the Rare Beauty ones because it was just out of your budget or you weren't intrigued at the time, which I think they launched it, what, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago? I can't remember. This for $9 is one that I would definitely check out. Look at that. Like, look at this glow. Yeah, texture is normal. I mean, I have texture right here. you can see it, but I'm like, it is what it is. If it's something that's gonna make me happy to put on and I enjoy it for myself, that's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, we do glam for ourselves. We don't do it for anybody else but for our own selves or in our own happiness. Okay, so now that we've done those products, which I absolutely love these and would recommend them, would repurchase them. I purchased these all with my own money and I really am enjoying them. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to retouch my lashes. So I'm just gonna go back in and recurl them a little bit. I really wanna get a lash lift this year. I used to love getting lash lifts. They do such a good job of making the lashes stay up, especially if you have straight lashes. Yeah, I think retail and just customer service, like, you come across so many different people. You have great experiences that you'll never forget, and you also have like bad experiences, and you know, it is what it is, but I feel like it really helps you, like, you learn a lot from it. I was happy that I worked at Sephora when I was younger, because I feel like I was able to like see a lot when I was younger with that job, and it was a cool experience. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and coat these lower lashes with some mascara. What are some of your favorite ways to remove waterproof mascara, bonitas? It always takes me a minute to remove it, so I'm looking for some extra recommendations. Ooh, hello, Liliana. Thank you so much for coming back. How was Olive Garden? Okay. There we go. And you know what? Ooh, nice. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Did you end up getting your salad? Did you get anything else? Okay, so now I am going to do a little bit of eyeliner on the lower lash line. I am not an eyeliner on the lower lash line gal, but I did it the other day and I actually kind of liked it. I'm not going to do it all the time, but I do want to do it from time to time. And since we're doing like more of a full glam, I'm like, why not do this? I think it'll be good. Hello, Ritz. Thank you so much for tuning in. No worries at all. These lives stay on my channel, so you can always go back and rewatch them and see like all the links and everything. So they don't go away permanently after I get off live, which is a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of bottom eyeliner. Okay, so I did a little bit of bottom eyeliner. I don't take it all the way in, but I just wanted to do it like halfway, like that. LA Girl Cleansing Balm. Okay, let me check that out. I love a good cleansing balm. Okay, so we have this on, and I really like how this look came out. And then, okay, we have that. What else did I want to do in this look? Oh, you know what? We could probably use the powder, the Huda Beauty powder, to kind of set the face a little bit, you know? I'm going to be using Peach Cupcake today. And then we'll do the lips, which I'm very excited about because the lips, I have a new Maybelline lipstick. I also have the new Hard Candy lip liners, the peel off lip liners, so that we can do that whole situation. But let me put some stuff away. This live has been so much fun, Bonitas. Thank you so much for coming by and getting ready with me. This is always my favorite thing to do, is actually interact with you guys, like in vivo, live. This is always the best. So thank you again for tuning in. That always means the world to me. And these lives really do help me out. They help me connect with you guys. They help me, you know, reach more people. So thank you so much. And it's also cool because I don't have to worry about like editing. Like it's live. You know, it's what you see is what you get. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm definitely going to be checking out that cleansing balm by LA Girl. I actually have a gift card to Ulta, which I need to use ASAP. So yeah, I will check that out. Okay, let's go ahead and set the face. So I'm going to be taking Peach Cupcake by Huda Beauty. This is one of their new products. They reformulated this. They had an old version, which Huda Beauty said was not it. So she's like, we're going back in the lab. I've been all here for Huda's reformulation era. I think that it's really good that these brands are, you know, wanting to make products better for their customers. So I'm here for it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Peach Cupcake. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set one side of the face with the powder. I did try this powder out already. And I have to say, the one thing that really impressed me about the powder was how lightweight this powder is. Even when you're seeing it on the skin, it doesn't look makeup-y. It looks like skin. Like it really melts in like skin. And that's something that I can absolutely get behind. Especially as somebody that, through the years, I feel like I've grown to want something that looks more skin-like and natural and not something that's like too much. And I find that this doesn't feel like too much. So we have that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do the under eye. See how this works with the powder. I'm taking your advice, Evie, going in under the eyes with the powder. Because it's so lightweight, it doesn't look or feel heavy, which is a good thing. So this is the powdered side. This is the not powdered side. So the powdered side definitely looks smoother. It doesn't look like an intense difference, like makeup-y intense difference, which is good, but it does look smoother and it doesn't feel heavy, which is something that I kept saying in my video that I will be posting today on Shorts. I appreciate the fact that it doesn't look heavy. This is me applying this powder after freshly applying my makeup. In the video that I filmed is me applying the powder after a long day of wearing makeup. And in both times, they both look really good. Like it looks good like this right after doing my makeup. And it also looks nice after a long day of makeup wear. So that's a good thing. Yeah, this side definitely does look smoother. It just kind of smooths out the texture versus that side. So I'm enjoying it. I just feel like with this concealer, it works well with the other products, but just the concealer, I don't know if I like it. Take my, yeah, I like the powder a lot. Yeah, definitely check it out, Evie. I think it's a great powder. Is the Huda Beauty Foam Grip Powder only for PR? I am not 100% sure, but if it is, they need to make that for everybody because that is smart. Like, look, I think the brand that started this whole trend of phone cases and makeup was Rode, and I mean, I give them props. That was genius. But I have a Rode phone case with the gloss thing on it. I think it's so cute, but sometimes it's annoying because it's bulky. But the one by Huda is so smart because it's also like a like, you know, the pop socket, but with the powder. So like through the day, instead of me having to reach in my purse and like dig through all this junk in my purse. I can just already have it out on my phone and just blah, 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 y vámonos. So I think that's genius. They have to make that available for everybody because that would make a big difference. So this one is in the shade Peach Cupcake. Let me actually link that right now in the little shopping bag that's in the right-hand corner. You're about to see it pop up. Once I link it, e.l.f. powder. No, what am I saying? Huda powder. Huda press powder. And then I will make sure to pin that. Okay, so that's that. Looking very nice. And then we can move on to the lips. Okay, so for the lips, I'm going to be taking a makeup wipe to remove what I have on here. Thank you so much for the little stickers. They're so cute, Liliana. They are so cute. Okay, so yeah, Evie, at least you're honest with yourself with the phone cases. I like to just have like a very simple phone case. I get them from Amazon. I have a pink one, and then I put like the little Octo Buddy, the like grippy thing, which is what's holding up my phone right now. That's my situation. Anything more, I'm like, I can't, but I am going to be trying that out. I actually do have the phone grip case in the shade Banana Bread, and I'm going to be putting it on my phone. Let me actually show you guys what it looks like. It looks super cute. Looks like this. So that's the back and that's the front. But yeah, they need to make this available for everybody because I think this is like genius. Oh my God, it comes with a little tiny mirror and a little puff. Okay, they need to make this available for everybody. Yes, screen protector always. Absolutely agree with you, Amazing Spider-Man fan. Screen protector, I can't not get a phone without having a screen protector. That for sure. Right? It's super cute. That's true. Yes, you would have to be more mindful because you have a pressed powder back there. So at any given moment you drop that phone, that powder will crack. Okay, so let's move on to the exciting part, which is the peel off lip liners by Hard Candy. Hard Candy just launched these lip liners. They retail for $7, bonitas. So I have here 3 shades. So yesterday I actually used nude ink. So I'm not gonna use nude ink today, but I'm gonna swatch all the shades. So this is nude ink right here. The formula is very lightweight. I feel like it's a little bit more lightweight than the Sachu one. I do like the Sachu one, but this one just feels a little better. This one is in the shade Rosy Ink. And I will peel them off so you can actually see the true color on these. And then the last shade we have here is Mocha Ink. So this is more like a brown tone. I used nude ink yesterday and it gave me a really natural lip liner color. Like I think it's perfect for every day with like a clear gloss. That's super pretty. But I think today I want to like take it up a notch because I am going to be using Maybelline's new serum lipstick in the shade Upstate. It's this gorgeous nude that I'm obsessed with. It looks like this. And I'm going to put it down here so you can see. But it looks like that. So I need something to go with that. And I think I may go in with the Mocha ink, which is more so that brown tone lip liner. But I'm gonna let these dry down and then I'm gonna peel them off. The directions told me to give it 60 seconds, so like a minute, and then you can go ahead and peel it off. And so we're gonna do that. I do have to say the formula in this lip stain peel off is very lightweight. It's very like easy to use and breathable, which is good because I feel like sometimes the other ones they feel a little drying or like a little thick on the lips, and that one doesn't. Okay, I have a question for you, Bonitas. So I posted a short, well, I'm posting today a short content on this powder, just using it after after like a long day, how it works like with makeup that's already worn. Would you guys want to see like an in-depth dedicated YouTube long form review on this powder, or you would rather just see short videos on the powder? Because that's something too this year, is that I want to focus on reviewing more products at once in my long videos than reviewing one product specific, because I feel like a lot of people don't really care to see those videos anymore on long form YouTube. They rather see them on short. So let me know your thoughts. Do you prefer specific single product reviews on long videos or short videos? But thank you so much, Luisa. I appreciate you. Okay, I think these are almost dry. While they dry down a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? Let me just do the color that I want to do. I'm going to do Mocha ink. With this, I like to work in sections, so I like to do one at a time. Just like one side at a time. And you can find these at Walmart or Walmart's website or Hard Candy. Okay, so we have that. The lip liner stain. Okay. Yeah, the powder's really nice. Okay, Olga, thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm posting a short video of me using the powder, like after a long day to touch up. That's coming today. But maybe I may do a long form video to go more in depth about this powder. Yeah, I feel like shorts definitely are more like the teaser, and then the long videos like the in-depth. Okay, let me see if these are, okay, so these are coming off now. Okay, so this is the shade that I went in with on my lips. They just come off so easily. Like, do you see? Like super easily. I feel like the Sachu ones, they kind of come off in like chunks sometimes. And look how pigmented they are. Like, look at that. So that's the one that I went in with on my lips. Then we have Rosy Ink. This is the lipstick I'm wearing today. So yeah, it's gonna go best with that. It could go well with this too, a little bit more natural, but I want a little bit more differentiate the shades. And then the last one is Nude Ink, which I actually went in with Nude Ink yesterday. So this is Nude Ink, very, very natural. Perfect for everyday, wearable with a clear gloss, stunning. So these are the 3 Hard Candy peel off lip stains. So Ritz, I would say if you are looking for a, it depends on what you're looking for. Like, I like pressed powders to like set the face. Now, if you want to set your under eyes and they crease a lot, I always say a loose powder, and then you can like set with the pressed powder to give you a more flawless finish. So it just really depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking more so to set and give you flawless finish, then I would say a pressed powder. If you're looking for something to really lock in, like any creasing, or to really kind of bake the face, if you're very oily and you want it to stay matte for a long period of time, then a loose powder would be great. Okay, let me see. I think this lip stain is almost done. Yeah, I would say for that, Ritz, I would probably recommend a loose powder. Okay. I'm gonna take off this lip stain. I like the fact that you don't have to have these on for so long. Like, I know with some you have to have them on for like a long time. These you don't. Look at that. Okay, so we have our lip liner. And now I'm gonna do the lipstick. So this is Maybelline in the shade Upstate. It's like the prettiest nude. And it just looks so pretty. Like so. It actually complements that lip liner so well. And these are so hydrating. I love a good matte lipstick and just like a matte lip, but these satin lippies are stunning. They're like that beautiful, like traditional lipstick formula, and I love it. Olga, I would highly recommend the, and look, these are really nice. Like, they're so nice, the lip stains. I would highly recommend Rare Beauty's lip butter bombs. These are game changer. They have some tinted ones. My favorite one is in the shade Uplifting, but they also have this clear one. This has been my holy grail ever since I was sick. It kept my lips really hydrated and moisturized. My lips were very, very dry when I was sick, and I don't typically have that issue, but this just kept them hydrated. It also can be used as an overnight mask, which is great. I find that when I can find a product that kind of does more things for me than just one thing, I can justify spending a little bit more money on it. So that's what I would personally recommend, but those are really good. They're really, really nice. Okay, so that is done, bonitas. We did our lips, we finished the face, and now we are ready to enjoy our Sunday with some errands, with football, resetting for the week. Okay, this is done. I need to see if I need to tag anything else. I think the Maybelline lipsticks. Yeah, satin lipstick, like satin matte lipsticks are so pretty. Like, they just give such a pretty finish. Let me tag these Maybelline Upstate. For some reason, okay, here we go. Here it is. And then I also want to add the Lifter Concealer. And then I'm also going to add the e.l.f. Glow Concealer. If any of you guys liked it, by all means, check it out. But it wasn't my go-to. Okay, so I'm gonna link these. So everything's linked down below in the shopping bag, so you guys can check out the items. You can click and shop there. Oh, here are my nails. So these are my birthday New Year's nails. I did like a cat eye moment, and then I did like a little evil eye, un ojito. I wanted them to be, I don't know, like fun and a little different. And I'm all about like zodiacs and like astrology, and it said that these are great colors for Capricorn. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with this. And then I'm excited for my next set, which will be in February for Valentine's Day. So I'll do a little Valentine's Day set for that. But Bonitas, thank you so much for tuning into my live today, my first live of 2026. I am so excited to be back on live. You guys know these are so much fun. I love interacting con mis bonitas on live every weekend, and I definitely want to make this more of a Sunday thing. So we're going to try to stick on to Sundays for the days that I go on live, and then I'll do my best on everything. And we're definitely going to keep your mom in our prayers, the amazing Spider-Man. And we hope that everything goes well. And I really appreciate all mis bonitas being here. Ooh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. So thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and this video will be on my YouTube channel, so you can always refer back to it. If you look above on my channel banner, you'll see that I will have a little tab where you can click on lives, and you can rewatch this back if you want to. But I hope you guys have a beautiful Sunday, get some amazing rest, relax, recharge, and reset for the new week. Wishing you all the best, bonitas, and I will see you again next Sunday for another live. So muchas gracias. Also, I just posted a long form YouTube video, so don't forget to check that out if you haven't done so already. And I will see mis bonitas soon. Adios, bonitas.